South Korea's government and companies are repositioning themselves ready for a post-Gaddafi Libya. The South Korean government on Tuesday recognised the National Transitional Council as the legitimate governing body of the Libyan people. They also said that they would be giving $1 million in humanitarian aid. Now, back in March and April, the government also gave $500,000 each month in cash to the rebels through the World Food Programme. Now, it's not surprising when you consider the business interests that South Korea actually has in Libya and also in Libya's future. At the start of this year, a third of the business, the foreign business being done in Libya, especially within construction, was done by South Korean companies. Now, the projects at that point were worth over $36 billion. Now, obviously, those projects came to a screeching halt once the violence started. 1,400 employees had to be evacuated from Libya, and there were around about 300 construction sites. Now, the Foreign Ministry here in South Korea does tell CNN they actually have written assurances from the NTC that all previous existing contracts signed with the Gaddafi regime will be honoured. The Unification Ministry actually sent a delegation to Libya last month to make sure that they had that in writing. Now, South Korean companies do believe that they're pretty well positioned to help in the reconstruction of Libya, which will be quite significant. There will be oil refineries that need to be rebuilt, also roads and ports and houses and electricity power lines. Now, according to KOTRA, this is the Korea Trade Promotion Agency, they believe that the amounts, the market for actually rebuilding Libya could be as much as $120 billion. They also believe that Korea's share of that could be something in the region of $40 billion. So it's really not surprising that here in South Korea there are a lot of politicians and a lot of businessmen that are actually watching what is happening in Libya very closely. Paula Hancock's CNN Seoul.